our gospel reading today, the disciples thought they could keep everybody out, and yet the risen Lord found a way in. They were huddled together, the doors locked up tight in fear. Fear because they were with Jesus, who was just executed as a criminal. Their hearts locked up in grief, feeling the absence of the Lord now dead, feeling perhaps shame at their betrayal of him. And their vision locked up in a sense of hopelessness. The kingdom that Jesus talked about, the kingdom of love and justice, just seemed utterly out of reach and impossible now that he died. But locked up in fear, wrapped up in their grief and loss, Jesus still found a way in. When we're locked up in fear, fear perhaps of showing, revealing who we really are to other people, fear of criticism lest we're confronted with our limitations and weaknesses, fear of change which draws me into the unknown. The risen Lord finds a way in, assuring us that we are so loved by him that we can face who we are, we can rejoice in one another, and we can change. When we're wrapped up in grief and hurt, perhaps missing a loved one who has died, not being able to let go of a hurt from long ago, carrying the burden of some past failure or sin, the risen Lord finds a way into our hearts, speaking words of forgiveness and breathing into us a new life and a new Holy Spirit. And when we're trapped behind the closed doors of hopelessness, not knowing what to do about a wayward child, tired of trying to change habits that seem impossible for me to change, and despairing of the hatreds and divisions, the violence, death in our world, the risen Lord finds a way into our hearts, whispering his greeting of peace to soothe our minds and renew our vision and our hope for a better world. The risen Lord always finds a way in. We can't keep him out. Our God defies all locks of fear and grief and hopelessness. He goes through every door of division, of hatred, of pain and despair. God refreshes us with his presence, calms us with his peace, and empowers us with his Spirit to go back into our broken world. And that's where we can do many signs and wonders, just as his disciples did, once we reach out and touch the Lord who has found a way into our hearts.